What's up, guys? It's Ava and Ivy, and we're back with another Survivor episode recap. Today we're going over episode 3. This was a crazy episode. It seems that most of it was pretty much focused on Blue Tribe. If you watched the video, or
Oh.
if you watched, if you watched the episode, you definitely know what we're talking about. So let's just get into it. Obviously, the episode does start out with Blue Tribe because they went to Tribal last week. And we get the line from Alex, Lovable Losers, which is the title that, we've been talking about. And Alex gets points for that. So shout out Alex.
Yes. So happy about
This must have been a pretty stressful episode for you, Ivy.
Oh my gosh.
With Alex being in the hot seat.
Yeah, you have no idea. I was literally... Well, we're going to talk about the end of the episode. But towards the ending, I was really worried about him.
Yeah, for real. So we kind of open up again, reminding us that Alex has the beware advantage, and Sophie and Jeremiah kind of mentioned that they don't like that, and they would essentially want to try to get him out if the opportunity came. But then, we see everything go downhill really quickly.
Yes.
Alex and Jeremiah are just, enjoying their delicious fruit, which I don't even know what that was.
I don't know either.
They must have just found it. But all of a sudden, Jake gets bit by the snake, which was crazy and scary. He was literally just sitting in the ocean, and he just got bit.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was so scary. And the fact that we knew as an audience that Alex had gone to look at the book of things to avoid and sees that it's very, very venomous. So that is so scary.
Yeah. Props to Alex for like kind of staying calm and not being the one to tell him that, because that definitely would have freaked Jake out.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like watching it all. It's not funny. But watching it happen, Jake at first was kind of just like, oh, I think I got bit, but I don't really like feel like it doesn't feel too bad. And then as everything starts happening, like the medics come in, he kind of like spirals in a sense.
Yeah.
And even though the bite didn't end up being venomous, it was a dry bite, like he still went through all those emotions of, oh my gosh, what if it is venomous? What if I'm gonna die? I have a kid on the way. And it's just a really sad outcome for Jake.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I feel like we've never seen something that, like, gotten that much behind the scenes, I guess, to something like that on Survivor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, I mean, at least, like, snake bite-wise, that's never happened.
Right.
In the history of Survivor, which is crazy. But yeah, we got to see a lot of, like, the whole medical station, whatever it's called, base, which, even though the circumstances weren't the best, like, it was still pretty cool to see, like, everything they have going on behind the scenes, we're suckers for behind the scenes moments. But the moment when the doctor, Jeff asked the question, do you think Jake can continue in the game? And the doctor goes, no. Oh, that hurt so bad. That hurt so bad.
Oh my gosh, I know. And then
like,
I was just looking at Jake's face the whole time, and I was like, that's just so devastating for him,
Yeah. And I forgot that he's the one that's, like, going blind, right?
Or his dad is going blind.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so his dad,
so
this is the last season his dad will see.
Yeah, dang. That's really upsetting. Yeah, but, at least he got home for the birth of his son. Right?
Yeah, I know, that's his son, or I think, actually I don't know for sure.
Or is it a daughter? A kid,
regardless. But I was thinking that the whole time, I was like, so we know he's going home, I was like, if he missed the birth of his child too, like, that's a double whammy,
Yeah, that would have been really unfortunate for him. So yeah, that was like the big opening of the episode, which was kind of crazy that was just the beginning. It happened right away. I honestly expected it to happen like a little later in the episode, but
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that was crazy. And Jeff did say, again, it was a dry bite, but he said that those snakes are 10 times more dangerous than a rattlesnake bite, which is kind of
Yeah,
crazy to think about.
that is literally insane.
So, yeah. And he didn't get to the like medical station until like 45 minutes after the bite, which is kind of
Right.
even scarier sense if it was
Right.
venomous.
Yeah, that's a
So,
horrible circumstance to be in a
yeah.
situation like that.
Oh, that's like the worst possible thing that could happen on Survivor. Like it's one thing to like
Mhm.
get injured during a challenge and like have
Yeah.
to be medevaced, but like just getting bit by a snake randomly sitting in the ocean,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Oh,
So
that's
shout
so
out
bad.
Jake. Sorry, Jake. Sorry, Blue Tribe. You guys are
Oh my gosh.
you
Yeah.
guys are getting it for sure.
Mhm.
Let's phase into yellow a little bit. Jason brings up to the tribe, like, hey, we should probably find this beware advantage. So how about we all look together?
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, yeah, like everyone's searching together, but then MC points out, like, yeah, we're searching together, but it's all just a facade because, as soon as one of us finds it, I'm not telling everyone. And of course,
Yeah.
MC finds the beware advantage.
Yes.
Shout out MC.
Mhm.
She's actually number 6 on my tribe. I honestly thought I placed her higher, but I think I switched her
Oh.
last minute to 6.
Oh yeah, I thought you
Yeah.
had her higher too.
I know, me too, but I really think I just like switched it last minute, I guess.
Hmm.
But yeah, she found it and then she tells just Steven about it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, here's my thought process with the beware advantages because didn't Red find one later on in the episode too? I think
Wait.
Rizgod did.
Oh,
I
oh
think
yeah,
I
yeah,
just called him Rizgod.
yeah.
But like the thing with the beware advantages, there's gonna be a spoiler alert. There's a tribe swap next week. So how does that work? Is it still in play based on if you stay on that island? Like if you stay on the same tribe? Like I don't know how that's gonna work.
Oh. Yeah, you're right cuz
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
No, I know exactly what you're saying cuz in my head I was thinking about like the fact that like so Rizzo found his, so I thought that like when his tribe loses, his island next to the well will have
Hmm.
the beware advantage. But then if two people with the advantage end up on the same tribe, what happens? I think it must be
Right.
the same beach. Like the same camp.
Yeah. Maybe. Unless like yeah, I guess because usually tribe swaps are pretty are random, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't they pull rocks? Am I making that
Yeah.
up?
Or they yeah, I think they do. Or they pull like the buffs, I guess. Or like it's like I think
Oh
a
yeah, the
scroll with the
buffs.
buff in
Yeah,
it.
it's like
Yeah.
rolled up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. Because I was gonna say like maybe like production would make sure like both people that have the beware advantage wouldn't be on the same tribe, but they just like can't do that. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just interested to see how that like rolls
Yeah.
out, I guess.
And now there's gonna be a
So
new
that's
one
why
entering. So how does that
which
work?
wait, I'll talk about that later, I guess, but I have a theory for that. But yeah, so I was like excited that MC got it, but then I was like, one, Yellow Tribe hasn't lost a single challenge, so she probably won't get the advantage for a while. And then two, I thought about the tribe swap, so I don't know. So then talking about Red Tribe, Ula, Nate opens it up with the vibes line. He's like, "Yep, this tribe is vibes." Making the
Mhm.
callback to last episode, which was
Yeah.
funny. And then we see Sage and Jawan, kind of realizing that they're on the bottom of the tribe. Whether they know about the core four or not, they can kind of feel that they're just not in the core four. So we see Sage have a little emotional moment about, how friendships haven't worked out for her in the past. She said people essentially ghost her, which I honestly felt really bad about. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Shannon's her friend in the game for sure, and Shannon likes her, but I'm pretty sure Shannon said, like, yeah, I like Sage, but Savannah's my number one.
Yeah.
So immediately there's that situation with Sage where, she's going to be on the outs if it comes down to Shannon having to pick between Savannah and Sage. And this is what I also noticed during the episode. I'm like, Savannah, Sage, Shannon, all the S names was throwing me about in my notes.
Yeah.
That's just a random point out there.
It
But I'm
is a
like,
lot of
dang,
S names.
all S names. So we see like Shannon says Savannah's her number one, not Sage. And then someone threw out, Sage threw out Savannah's name to Shannon, and then Shannon told Savannah.
Yeah, and then Savannah got all upset because Sage is saying
Yeah.
her name. So
Yeah.
that'll be interesting.
Which is it's a bad look for Sage. It's honestly, it makes me a little nervous that Savannah gets that essentially angry that quickly for someone throwing out her name, which it's valid, But it makes me
Yeah.
nervous because it makes me think like she's gonna do something in the future that she doesn't think through, and she's just gonna do it because she gets anxious that her name is out there, you know?
Yeah.
And she's in a good spot anyway,
Right.
so I guess it's fine. It's fine for now. It's fine for now.
Yeah. I can't wait to see how the tribe swap interferes with Red. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like the core four of Red, who sticks together, who doesn't. I don't know.
I hope that Savannah and Rizzo stay on the same tribe.
Agreed.
So diving into the immunity challenge, does anything come into your brain immediately?
No. I mean, that whole moment they had before the challenge was so devastating. And, like, oh my gosh, I just wanted so bad, like, for somebody to give up their immunity. Like nobody would really do that. But, I mean, it was just so sad. And then finding out right then and there that Jake was, like, okay and that he got pulled, like, that was crazy.
Just such a like awkward moment that also like made the game kind of real in a sense. And it is, you know, if I was there, yeah, I would feel essentially they're feeling survivor's guilt for, you know, winning and having Blue Tribe lose over and over again. And we see that at the end of the challenge too. But I was watching with my dad, and when that everything went down, the other tribes were like, "We're so sorry, like you're going through this." Yeah, they're saying that, but then they're not going to let them win in the immunity challenge, so it's like,
how sorry.
You know,
yeah, like
how sorry are you really, for
right.
to be honest? But yeah, the whole challenge, it honestly felt kind of awkward because I mean, everyone just knew like Blue's not gonna win. And I don't know what their issue is. I mean, at this point, yeah, for sure blame it on the like starvation, like no fire, like probably horrible sleep too.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just they just can't get it done, and it's the puzzles.
It is the puzzles. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
And Jason is a genius at puzzles, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, I know. I was literally like, I was just talking about this. It's crazy how he just whips it out. Like when I saw that, like, because I was thinking because Blue was doing pretty good, like speed wise on the challenge,
right?
And I was like, they just need to have a big, big, big time advantage over Yellow to have a chance. And then when I saw that Yellow was like coming in, like I don't know if it was like a second before or like at the same time as them to the puzzle, I was like, oh, dang.
Yeah. Also I forgot to mention what Jake's message was to the tribe.
Oh yeah.
Which was, I hope you're the final three, and I'm sorry I couldn't help you get there. That was a sad moment.
That was.
And then they're like, for Jake, for Jake.
Yeah, that was so sad.
That's just brutal. It's just brutal. Wait, also I wrote a note. Savannah had to go back.
Yeah.
At one point, but what I didn't see, why did she have to go back?
So she was on the she was on like the beam thing that goes like this, and you're supposed to walk on the beam and get the thing that's down here while you're on the beam. She jumped off the beam and tried to get back on the beam to to untie the thing, and he was like, no, you gotta go back.
Okay. Dang. I wonder if that would have like put Red Tribe in first.
Oh,
like if she didn't have to do that. But I honestly don't think it would have, because like Jason's just puzzle master, which he's really showing all his cards. Like, he's feeling safe now, but as soon as there's a merge, as soon as there's maybe a tribe swap, I don't know if things will work as well as he wants them to.
Yeah,
because people are scared of that. And when you think about Survivor, you think about puzzles. Like there's I'm pretty sure every challenge has had a puzzle.
Yeah, I think that's like the new thing is that they all end in a puzzle.
Yeah. And maybe that'll be different after merge, but still, like, he's an asset for now.
Yeah, I would not want him around when merge comes. Going back to the puzzle and how we saw Blue kind of struggling, it was so devastating seeing Sophie, like how they kept showing her, like just like kind of staring at the ground, like completely checked out when she realized that they, like the other tribes have already, like they have the puzzle basically.
And then the silence at the end, like when everyone was just like,
oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's so awkward. That's so awkward. But I mean, when you think about it, like, this is great for Sophie and Alex now.
Yeah.
Because going into a new tribe, people feel bad for them. Maybe people
Right.
will even try to give them some food, like just to make
Yeah.
them feel better. Like they can almost like pull a sympathy card,
Right.
and so they're in a good position. And people know, like, okay, we could bring them into our alliance essentially.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of free agents at this point.
Yeah.
So kind of a good position for them.
Yeah.
But right in the moment that we're talking about, maybe not so good of a position because now they have to
Yeah.
go to tribal again.
Yeah. I just can't imagine. Like, that's such a frustrating situation when it's like only two options. One of them has an idol, and one of them's your number one. Like, that is
Mm.
so sucky. Like, that stinks.
Yeah, yeah. And in my brain, when I was like thinking of the scenarios, I was like, okay, well, there's one, Sophie and Jeremiah could make Alex feel comfortable enough not to play his idol and bring it into the tribe swap. Or, like, Jeremiah and Alex could just go after Sophie because Sophie's trying to make either Alex go after Jeremiah or Jeremiah go after Alex. And it's literally just
Yeah.
like essentially a guessing game. But then when you think realistically, Alex is going to use his idol no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
even if he did feel safe, the smartest move is to use it. And it's
Yeah.
essentially because if he didn't use it and then got voted out, how I would drive myself insane.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, why didn't I just use the idol? Like, this was
Yeah.
literally the moment I had to use it. So
Yeah.
he was gonna use it no matter what.
Right. And I like the whole time when he like started talking about like, oh, will I play my idol? Will I not? I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, if he does not play his idol, that is crazy. Because too, like I get regretting playing it when you could hold on to it, but
Mm.
like you said, it's just not worth that kind of risk when you're in that vulnerable of a
Yeah.
spot. And I mean, as far as I understand the idols working, doesn't that mean that so him and Sophie go back to their camp? Now there's going to be a new idol.
Right.
And you basically have like a 50-50 chance of finding it,
Yeah. And that's
you
what
know?
I was gonna say earlier when we were talking about it earlier. I was like, this is a win. Especially for Sophie, this is a
Yeah.
win-win. Because
Mhm.
one, Sophie sided with Alex, gaining more
Yeah.
trust with Alex. Two, the idol is gone, meaning it's back on the island. Three, there's only two of them. And I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if she goes back and starts searching like in the night.
Oh, yeah.
Because they already placed it. And why
Right.
wouldn't you do that? You
Yeah.
know?
You should
Like,
like
yeah,
yeah.
like be sad like your tribe is, no more, but think about the positives. Think
Yeah.
about what's next,
Yeah.
you know? So, this was a win, like a win-win situation for Sophie. Even though she had to betray Jeremiah, you know.
Yeah, it was.
It's time for a new era of Survivor within this season of Survivor. And that's
Right.
where we're at right now.
Yes. Yes. Were you stressed at all about Sophie going home? Like did you think that there was a chance it was going to be her?
At one point, yeah, but then I was like, I really don't think Jeremiah would vote for Sophie.
Mhm.
Like I feel like he's just that type of guy to like, be loyal to. Which
Yeah.
kind of a bad look on Sophie. She's like, loyalty, yeah, I've been loyal to my day ones, like loyal to my
Yeah.
nail tech since high school, and then she just like betrays
Yeah,
Jeremiah.
that was tough.
But Alex is the only one essentially that knows how close, quote unquote, close her and Jeremiah were. So I don't think anyone else is gonna hold that against her in
Oh,
this
no, I
game.
don't think so either. I don't think so either.
Yeah.
And like I was thinking the whole time like when they were trying to trick like when they were still scheming up about tricking Alex, I was like yeah, you could do that or just vote out the other person like, like
Right.
in my head I was like I think I would just write the other person's name down because I wouldn't want to risk it being my name that he plays an idol and writes down as a single name.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And there was a moment where, oh, when Sophie was like listening in on Alex and Jeremiah's conversation, like she was
Oh,
stalking them in the bushes. I loved
yes.
that. I
Wait,
love
yeah,
when people do that.
how did we not talk about that? That was so good. That was so good.
Oh. Who was? Do you know the player that? Wait, was it Boston Rob that would climb up in the trees?
Um,
Who
I don't
was
know about
that?
climbing in the trees. Tony had a spy shack.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's Tony. It's Tony.
Yeah.
But in the tree, no?
He would like make a bush thing, I think. Maybe he climbed the tree too.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Someone was at one point in a tree.
Cause didn't he build a ladder to get into the tree?
I'm pretty.
Okay, I think that
Yeah, I
was
think
Tony.
yeah. But
Or
that's what
Buster.
it's
I don't
giving.
know.
So.
Yeah. No, I know.
No,
I thought
it
it was
probably
something.
was Tony. It's not Boston Rob.
It's just so
I couldn't see
good.
him in a tree.
Like I kind of
Yeah.
forget that's an option that you
I
like that they
know.
can do that. Like it feels like it shouldn't be, but like if that
Right.
was an option, yeah, go listen to what they're saying.
Right. And honestly, even if she did get caught by one of them, I don't think Alex would have cared. I think it still would have been the same outcome.
Yeah, I agree.
So, but that was a funny moment within a very serious situation.
Yeah.
So, let's think. I think that's all I kind of have. I don't really remember anything specifically from Tribal Counselor that they said.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did feel bad for Jeremiah just because I really did think he thought they were gonna try to get Alex out.
Yeah.
It's just not realistic. It's just not realistic.
Mm-mm.
But then we see the preview, and it's a tribe swap. I'm so excited.
Me too. And
the other tribes have to know, right? Like they had to see it coming, right? There's only
yeah.
Because I remember there was a scene where Jason was like, I don't remember what it was, but they were like, oh, it was about the Beware advantage. It's like basically it's yellow versus red tribe now.
Yeah.
But it's not because you're literally gonna have a tribe swap in a day.
Right. And yeah, and that's why I think all of them were searching for the idols on the yellow and red tribe, so that way they get the idol before somebody else either comes into their camp or just so their own alliance at the beginning has it.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, I think they all see it coming.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll like if yellow and red tribe will, even when they're separated, they'll like quote unquote stick together and be like, it merged, we're an alliance.
I hope they don't.
I don't know. I don't think they will.
Yeah.
I don't think they will.
That's just such a boring game.
MC, right, and I don't think MC really likes her tribe.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, like she likes them as people, but she wants to play. You can tell she wants to play the game, and her tribe just isn't doing that.
Right.
Like they're just kumbaya. Like,
yeah.
Win, win, win.
Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna stir something up.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Hopefully, maybe she'll team up with everyone else on my fantasy tribe.
Yeah. Well, I was
like
looking
Savannah
at
Rizzo.
They showed some of the buffs. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
So like Sophie's on yellow, Rizzo's on yellow. I think Shannon, if I'm not mistaken, is on yellow. That's all I remember seeing.
Dang. I remember a scene where Savannah was talking about. She was like, "He's so annoying," or like something like. And I was thinking, and then they showed Matt.
Right, they said he's like a sociopath or something. And then they showed Matt. So that does not make me feel good about Matt being on my tribe.
Right.
Yes. But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Yeah. It is just kind of annoying that like there's kind of been this repeated I don't even know what it's called, but for the like multiple seasons there's a losing, especially I mean comparing it to last season at least. There's a losing tribe and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like they literally don't even have a chance to play the game, which again, I guess that is the game. But like doing that, like having to go to tribal over and over again while you see these two other tribes just sitting pretty, that just sucks.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
But how do you really prevent that though? Like on the production side, you know, like how are you gonna really know who's gonna win? So
yeah.
Oh wait, we didn't say what places we're in.
Oh yes. Okay, let's talk about that. I'm excited about that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so our current standings. Ava, why don't you go first?
I'm gonna have to look it up. So in our fantasy tribe, guys, let's just say I'm not doing the best. I'm pretty sure I'm in like 400, which I think I went up from last week.
Yeah.
But I think I'm in like 400 something place. 400
something.
maybe 80.
Which that
400,
makes
so
you the
almost 500.
top 40th percent.
Facts. And I don't think we've said, actually we probably have, but there's almost 1,100 people in our fantasy league, guys.
There's a lot of people. So you're beating majority.
Yeah, so take that.
Take that. Okay, I'm really pumped. I'm really pumped because last season, I never broke, I think, 300. I never broke that. I'm in 83rd place.
Hey.
Come on now.
That's pretty good.
So I'm kind of pumped. And I think this episode may push me up.
Yeah, because Alex had a pretty big role.
Yeah. Right. So I'm hoping to break 50.
That would be crazy.
After this episode. So we'll see.
So we'll see. Maybe I'll break 400 after this episode.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I went from wasn't I in like 700th?
Yeah, you were in like you were like in 800 something like that. Like,
okay, yeah, guys.
Week.
So
you're moving up.
I cut like half. Right. I went from 800 to 400. So
yeah. And I think we're like in a good position too, because a lot of people is this bad to say? I was gonna say I think we're gonna be in a better position after this week because a lot of people had Jake as their winner pick. So they're gonna lose a lot of points moving forward.
Yeah. Game is game.
Yeah. The way everything ended in the episode was best case scenario for us.
Right. And like what are the odds that like it's Sophie and Alex that made it out of the tribe, you know? We just know. We just know.
Yeah, we just know our survivor stuff. Alright, that was episode 3. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what players you hope get on the same tribe next week. And anyways, we'll see you next week.
See ya.